guys, welcome to another of my rides. We're in Wilmslow in Cheshire today, not down south where we live. Still at my mum's house. It's Monday the 5th of August. Quick ride out just to get fuel really, but I thought while I'm around I'm going to try and do a little sound check through the basically if you head over towards Manchester Airport there are two big tunnels that go underneath the runway, and they're fairly long. Siri, stop. For some reason Siri got involved. There is. Oh, Siri's arguing with me. Gotta love it. Okay, must have said something that sounded vaguely like the welcome thing to our well-known Apple helper. Anyway, where was I? Yeah, so there's a couple of big tunnels there and we're going to go through them and we're going to try and make a bit of noise and try and get it on video. So I'm going to hopefully make a little video short for that. Just uploaded the video which showed the ride down here, which was punishing. I suppose the temperature, the humidity and the fact that it was a Friday afternoon all kind of conspired against me. That I didn't really think about it. It was a very spur of the moment. So yeah, hopefully it'll be a better ride on the way back. No guarantee though, eh? So we shall see. So we're heading into Wilmslow itself. King William's been there for years. I don't know who drinks in there. It must be a real local crowd, because I think I went for like, in all the years I was there, I went in there for like a pint once because we were doing a pub crawl. And yeah, let's just say it was lots of old men and wasn't that appealing to my demographic, which was sort of early 20-somethings. Oh, it's a right turn only. Alright, we'll beat this guy for line, that should be okay. I was used to drink down there in a place called The Swan, which you can just about see. Oh, you can't, that woman's blocking me, but hey, take me word for it, it's not that impressive. It's an old pub. Didn't think that'd be an issue. So, here's Wilmslow in all its glory. It's not that impressive really. I mean, it's got a real sort of name for itself, being really posh. I know that's just some of the areas around. There are a couple of areas that have very big houses, mainly Prestbury, to be honest, more than Wilmslow. I suppose, you know, it's the biggest sort of reasonable sized town to all that. So this is Water Lane that we're about to turn onto. That's where most of the decent shops are. I went up and down Grove Street, which is that pedestrian arch bit I was talking about on the last video, which is where we used to pose on our bikes when we were younger. And yeah, there's not much down there now, a few bars and stuff. But I think this is where you'll find most of the shops these days. McDonald's seems to have gone and been replaced with God knows what. Very nice garage on the left which sells Aston Martins. Don't know if they do Ferraris anymore. They've certainly got Porsches normally. I think this is just the Aston Martin part of it though. Very expensive, very desirable cars down there. Coming up to the fire station. This is a place that had a special place in our heart, because the reason we moved to Wilmslow is my dad was a fireman, so he moved here because he was given a command. He was basically in charge of this fire station. I worked there as a part-timer very briefly. Yeah, so had many parties, kids parties, God knows what else at Wilmslow fire station. Yeah, it's good. Trying a slightly different angle on the Insta360. Well, it's not actually, it's not a new angle, it's just that I didn't bring the selfie stick, so what we've got is the Insta360 on a shortened sort of thing really, because it's literally just attached to the U-bolt, so I don't know whether you're going to see much off that, but we'll try it. Got enough on the SD card to play with, so thought if we're going to have a little sound check through here, it'd be nice to get audio inputs from a couple of different angles, if you like. What's this place called these days? It used to be, I can't remember what it used to be, Hickory's Smokehouse. Well, it didn't used to be that. It used to be the Boddington's Arms, and that's what it's called. My sister had a wedding reception there, Gillian, years and years ago now. Then it was, oh, I can't remember, it's had that many names, but no, it's Hickory's Smokehouse. Sounds quite good, doesn't it? Wouldn't mind a little try at that actually. That could be dinner sorted. I think that could be dinner sorted. Although my mum took us to McDonald's yesterday, she goes, oh yeah, I'd love it. She didn't love it when we got there, because it was like, what do you want to eat? Well, I don't eat chips. Right. I don't want a burger. Right. Oh, we do salads. No, we don't do salads today. Oh god. What else can we get? So she ended up with 6 chicken nuggets. Whereas I had a Big Mac meal, large, massive coffee, and a double cheeseburger just to sort of as an aperitif. Massive fat boy dinner, lunch, because we didn't have much for dinner. Anyway, I'm rambling, but yeah, it was alright. Hopefully it goes to 2 lanes when we get to this thing. We'll whiz up and down it until we get a good run through there though. But yeah, this is taking us out sort of towards the back end of the airport really, sort of. If you were heading in there, it's like, it takes you more towards like the cargo terminals and stuff, which is yeah, as a passenger you probably wouldn't do this. If you wanted to go to the aviation viewing park, this is this way, and I used to come down the back end of this, sort of like the workman's entrance if you like, when I used to come from like medicals back in the day when we lived this way. Magpie. So what's that then? Is that 40 or 30? 30, wow. Seems to have gone the other way around Sussex way. They seem to be putting more sensible speed limits in, because they realise that nobody bloody takes it down. If you put a stupid speed limit in for a ridiculous amount of time, everyone just ignores it. I guess that they kind of got on with that. So yeah, some common sense in Sussex at the moment, which you don't say that too often. Seems to be a lot of traffic around here, Wilmslow, these days. I mean, this is what, Monday morning-ish, sort of lunchtime-ish, about 20 past 11. I don't expect that many people to be on the roads, but there are. The airport inn used to be called the Valley Lodge. I used to be the nightclub where everyone went. Not quite first, but kind of first. I used to go in there at ages when I probably shouldn't have been going in there. Right, here's the tunnels. Oh, we saw an aeroplane going over the top of it, so there you go, take my word for it. There is a runway over the top of that. Right, here we go. That's pretty cool. That is a whole lot of fun. We can spin it up here if we want and do another run through that. I don't think we're going to get a better run than that. But we'll go back and fuel up in Wilmslow. Oh, I'm happy with that. There's usually somebody sat in the outside lane blocking you. And actually, we've got a reasonable run now. Everyone's being sensible. So I'm just wondering whether these cameras actually check your speed or not. That would be good to know, wouldn't it? Let's turn right as if we get to the viewing part. Ooh, BP. Let's not do that one actually. Yeah, we'll nip down there and do a Yui. And I think it's the plan. Well, Waze isn't bleating at me saying there's a camera there, so fingers crossed. Makes a good noise through there though, eh? There we go. Let's knock up about 3 gears. What are you doing, my friend? Same as me. Alright, which way is the Rosas going? That's the main question. Oh, it's all double yellows. See, the difference between around here and where I live is there's a lot more police officers around. Right, there's lots of lost people around it. It's a bit like riding around Gatwick. There's people trying to park cars out this far before we go on holiday and stuff, and I guess that they are kind of lost. Kind of lost. Oh mate, now there is a white van behind that car. Now is it the white van? That's the question. Well, it's turning right anyway. Don't think it's the police. No, that's not the cops. Love it. I think we'll fill up in Wilmslow. I don't want to go where those guys are sniffing around. I think we'll just go back. We got a good run at it on the first one, which was nice. Second one, not so much. Right, be sensible now. They've had me fun. I've had me fun. I suppose if we're going for petrol, we could have a cruise past my old school. Well, let's do that. Let's do the tour of Wilmslow. Ooh, it's not that impressive, guys. Dad used to tell me when he was a fireman, this road used to catch a lot of people out. He used to get a lot of drink drivers down here, and he always used to get the corners wrong, and he's been scooping people out of these bushes and ditches in various states of disrepair throughout most of his career. Didn't sound like the most pleasant job. Done a fair bit of that myself when I was in the police. It's not. Morning, Magpie. Yeah, so I suppose if we get into Wilmslow, we turn right down Hawthorne Street, down to the roundabout, hang a left, we can hang a right as if we're going to my old school. Now we can attack the petrol station from, I don't want Texaco for some reason, I just don't, I'd rather go to BP. And then, yeah, we'll attack the BP garage from the rear. So, behind these trees over here on the right is a big, it's a pond really, it's Lindo Common it's called. It's lots of heathland, there's a big pond in the middle of it. That's where you go, well I suppose it's actually behind these trees, not those ones. Yeah, behind those. And yeah, it's alright, people walk with dogs around here. I used to sail, if I ever got a toy boat or something for Christmas, I used to sail it on there. Generally got stuck in the weeds and was never seen again. But it's the famous Lindo Pete is from that Iron Age bloke that they dug up and gave them loads of clues in archaeology. There you go, there's a cultural bit of the video for you. Yeah man. Sushi bar, nice. Oh, I could have gone there. There we are, Hawthorne Street. That's the house where one of my first girlfriends lived. That's right, my missus knows her. Peak red lantern these days, okay. Thank you. The roads haven't improved. I wonder if it's still the Carter's Arms. Yeah, the Carter's Arms used to be a bit of a drinking den. All the football, the Wilmslow football, you know, like the locals. Well, all the pubs used to have their own teams, but a lot of them used to drink in here. We'll go right down to the roundabout, I think. Yeah, you see. Many a drunken night in the Carter's Arms. I never played football, but a lot of my mates did, so I used to hang around with them, so it was never my gig, that. Hey, it's what it is. Right, we're gonna sort of wait for these lights and then hang a right, sort of where that Alpha is now. That's the plan anyway.
Watch out, construction on road ahead.
Alright, let's go down here. Yeah, it wasn't exactly my school doesn't exist anymore. It's now a Lidl and a Tesco Express near my mum's house. There used to be 3 schools in Wilmslow. There's like I think it's a full back to when there was like girls' grammars, boys' secondary, you know, this sort of thing. And then it ended up with like 3 comprehensive schools, and then they started amalgamating and shutting stuff down. Our school got scrapped. So I did my first 5 years compulsory education in Dean Row, which now, well, it doesn't exist. And then this thing here is where I came to sixth form. I used to have an RD125, and we didn't have a speed bumps down here then. I used to come down this thing, just leaving all the school kids in a haze of blue smoke. It was a lot of fun. I remember taking my girlfriend at the time back on the back of that bike, no helmet on, like an idiot, and overtaking a teacher. I never got in trouble for it though. I think at these days you'd probably find yourself on the national news and suspended from every school in the country, because they're all so namby-pamby about everything. But yeah, probably not my finest moment, but it was a good memory, a lot of fun. Yeah, you didn't even look, did you, mate? I didn't think you would. Let's go to numero uno. Alright, let's go. Come on, Mercedes, you're gonna frig me up. What are you doing? Gotta love him. He's in his own little world, probably taking a phone call or something. It looked like he was stopping there and then decided to go. Anyhow, shouldn't assume. Anyway, not to worry. So what we're going to do is we're going to come in the back way. So I'm going to nip and go underneath the railway bridge, which is always fun. Just my old scratching haunt from years ago, and then just, it's a very short loop just back to my mum's house. And then we'll take out Think Bike, Think Biker lady. Maybe. Looks like there's a fair bit of traffic as always. I'm going to hang back because I want to give it a little blap underneath the bridge because I'm a child. Of course I am. Second gear will work. We got priority. I get to do this. Those boys were suitably impressed. Well, they stopped and looked anyway. Whether they were like knobhead or impressed is open to debate, but I imagine boys that age were probably relatively impressed. You never know though, do you? Yeah, residential. Respect the 30s, Marcus. It's your mantra normally, so let's do that. It looks like it's going to be a slow. I was hoping we could open it up around here a bit, but not this bit. When we turn left in a minute, it would have been nice, but I don't know. Well, we'll see. You never know. You never know. Oh, she's going left. She's going left. Of course she is. Right, I'm going round you. I'm going round you. You're not ruining my entire day. Come on, there's nobody there. Now, I've forgotten these roads completely. It's been donkey's years. I don't remember there being anything too dodgy down here though. Let's not get too mad now. We're back into residential area. Nice one. takes me back. Oh, I'm not going through there. Look at that's underwater. Jesus. Mate of mine used to live there. Remember a friend of mine went flying over his fence on a FS1E Yamaha once because his throttle stuck open. Memories round here for me, mate. I've been here a long time. Well, I've not been here for a while. Alright, slow it down now, mate. There's a reason there it's 30s in these places. Oh, I'm a kid. It takes me back to being a kid around here. That's probably why I'm riding like one. And we're nearly back at my mum's house. That's where my old school was, where all that light is over there. I want far to walk. Oh, it's boiling again.